right, guys, this is Dr. Nick Wilson. This is burst training, and on my right, we've got Molly here. She's going to be showing the version that you'll be following if you need to do modifications. This is Talisha. She's going to be showing our modifications. This is burst training, and literally you can get in the best shape of your life in just minutes a day. We're going to show you how to do this. Today we're going through an upper body routine, and we're going to hit core along the way. And you'll notice that we're not getting deep core today, we're getting superficial core muscles. Core is a mule muscle, so you can work it every single day if you're smart about it, and we're going to show you how to do that. So when we go through burst training, we have in mind spinal mechanics, biomechanics, muscle balance, all of that's in mind with the way this was programmed. So here we go, we're going to go into a warm-up. Now remember, a warm-up is a functional warm-up, so we're going to go through what we're actually going to be doing. Some of the movements that we're going to do, we're going to start off with doing in this warm-up. So we're going to start off with just doing on the ground, because this is a upper body routine. We're going to go on the ground, and we're going to go into a narrow push-up. So in the narrow push-up, ladies, we're going to have our thumbs almost touching, and we're going to go about halfway down just for this warm-up and come all the way back up. I'm going to show the full version, and you can drop down your knees if you'd like to drop down your knees. When you drop down to your knees, what you want to do is make sure your head is in good alignment, meaning that you're not drawing your head forward. Your neck should not be sticking out when you do this exercise. Keep your chin back as you're doing this exercise. You're warming up the shoulder, you're warming up the chest, and we're going to do just one more each. Go ahead and do one more there, and let's get back up. We're going to just get the blood flow circulating here. What we're going to do is we're going to do penguins. Yeah. You ready to do some penguins? Yeah. This is a fun one. So penguins look like this. You're double tapping as you're doing this one, and let's just go into it, show the modification as you're doing this. So double tap. Remember, we're just going 70% intensity here. Let's get the body warmed up, the blood flowing, circulation moving. And now let's go into air punches. So feet hip width apart. We're going back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. Air punches. Good. Show 'em who's boss. Let's really extend those elbows here. Boom, shoulders back as you're doing this. No hurting your rotator cuff muscle. We're technique people. Do it the right way. Awesome. We're gonna go into high knees here. And as we go into high knees, Felicia show the modified version of this. And let's go into high knees. So we're getting some bounce in our step on this one. Really touch your hands. So let's put your hands out in front here, Molly. And there you go, touching the hands here. Make sure your knees come up at least hip width as you're doing this. Great job. We're moving at a pretty good clip here. Why? Get the heart rate up, get things moving and circulating. Let's go back onto the ground. We're going to go into what's called a pike push-up. So pike push-up, your knees are straight. This is not a typical push-up. You're doing a pike push-up. And what you're going to do is you're going to plant that head right between your hands, and you're going to go all the way down and come back up. Molly's showing the regular version. Talicia's showing the modification here. Notice she's on her knees. Now, hey, if you have shoulder issues, that this is a struggle for you, go ahead and show them where you're just holding that pike there. You can just hold this position. It's a static movement, isometric exercise, and what that does is it still burns out those shoulders if you hold there long enough. And you're shaking a little bit already. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's go ahead and jump up, and we're going to be back on our feet here. And okay, so here's what we're going to be doing throughout this first circuit. It's 30 seconds on as you're going through this, just 30 seconds at a high intensity, and then we're going to transition to the next exercise. And so what we're going to be doing, we have 4 exercises. This is circuit 1, and we're going to be going through each one just 30 seconds, taking a short break, going right into the next one. With burst training, high intensity interval training, what you're doing is you're going all out. So this is a 9 out of 10 on your intensity level, and you're doing it for a short amount of time. Give your body a short amount of recovery. Hormones get stimulated. Your body has to adapt. It's a great way to get a great workout in a short amount of time. So let's get this started. We're going to get into narrow push-ups. So let's go down on our mats just like we just showed. We're going to go into narrow push-ups for 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Awesome job, Talisha. Way to move at a good clip there. And Molly, make sure you keep your head in neutral there. There you go. Let's go. There you go. Go down to your knees. There you go. There you go. Let's look up towards that wall over there. Awesome job. Great job. You have 7 seconds left. In 5, 4, we are going into the penguin. So let's challenge the blood pressure. Going from the mat up to our feet challenges your blood pressure. So we're going to go into a penguin. You ready for penguin, ladies? Yeah. All right, penguins. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's fly. Penguins. Do penguins fly? They don't fly.
No.
Your penguin's flying right now, Molly. All right, keep going. Now notice Talisha, as she's doing this, she's just going up onto her heels. This is kind of like a double under. If you're familiar with jump rope, you're doing two jump ropes here. So if you have a jump rope at home, hey, do jump rope. See if you can do a double under. You can go into the walking in place if you need to do that in 3, 2, 1, and onto our side. We're gonna go into side planks here. So ladies, what we're doing here is you're gonna be on your side. We're facing that direction, great job. Molly's gonna show, Talisha's showing the modification here. You're gonna go on your side and we're gonna go knees to elbow. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job. So notice how Molly is driving her knee towards her elbow. She's having to hold this static position. This is working obliques, it's working her lower back. She's having to stabilize her entire core as she's doing this one. As you're going through this, it's a great exercise for your core. We're only doing one side right now. Don't worry, we're gonna come back to the other side. In 3, 2, 1, and back to penguin. Let's go back onto our feet. Challenge the blood pressure in this first one, going up and down. Listen, just getting up and down. Hang on. Give yourself some breathing room here. All right, challenge the blood pressure by going up and down. When I take these little breaks, you guys can breathe. And when we do this, going up and down, literally the blood pressure has to adapt. Some people, a full workout, it's just seeing how many times you can get up and down off the mat in a minute or more. And so now we're gonna go into penguin. Now are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, penguins, 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job. Perfect there, Molly, good. Keeping your shoulders back, keeping your hips underneath your feet as you're doing this. Great job, Talisha. Way to switch it over there. If you need to switch it over throughout this, hey, no shame, just get better next time.
No shame.
No shame. You got this. And you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and going back on the mat. Remember, we're going to do the other side. So whatever side you started with, go to the other side. Awesome job. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, side plank, knees to elbows. There you go. This challenges your balance. So as you challenge your balance, hey, what are you doing? You're challenging your brain, your equilibrium. But you're also really working deep core muscles here and in those side obliques. And so these are the big wraparound muscles on your side. As you're doing this, picture the muscles that you're working. You're gonna get a way better workout if you know what you're actually doing. What she's working is right through here, these oblique muscles, and then she's stabilizing on the other side, so she's really getting it from both ends. And we are wrapping up the first round of this circuit in 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job. Okay, how we doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. So good.
So good. All right, I like that. Okay, so we're gonna go through that same routine and we're gonna go all the way through it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going back to narrow push-ups. You ready?
Ready. Yes.
All right, let's go down on the mat. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Awesome job. Now, I appreciate the confidence there, Molly, with doing there you go, drop down to the knees if you need to. Let's get form. So I would much rather you don't try to push yourself and then have sloppy form. I'd much rather you drop down and go to knees on the mat. Remember, our hips are a little bit different, and so it's okay for you to drop down to your knees. No matter which, listen, male, female, it doesn't matter. If you need to keep good form and drop down your knees, just go for it. You still have 5 seconds, so here we go. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, and going into side plank. So I'm sorry, we're going into penguins, not side plank. I felt that look that you just gave me. Here we go. Penguins in 5, 4, 3, and fly. Here we go. Penguins. Awesome job, Molly. Good job. Springs in our toes. Springs in your toes. You got springs in your toes?
I got springs.
Springs in your toes. All right. Do you have springs in your toes? Hey, spring off of your toes. Here we go. If you feel like you don't have springs in your toes, hey, when you go around and do this next time, which you should go around and do it again, hey, springs in your toes. See how much height you can get here without wearing out. In 3, 2, 1, side plank, knees to elbows. Let's go that side first. You got it. Awesome job. We're going side plank, knees to elbows. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drive that knee to that elbow. Awesome job. Full extension there, Molly. Let's really reach towards that opposite wall. Perfect job. Good form there, Talisha. Great job, Molly. That looks really good. Fully extend that elbow, Molly. Awesome job. Really drive that knee to that elbow. Perfect. So literally you're pushing each wall away from each other. So you're pushing that back wall away, you're pushing this wall with the light, you're pushing it away from yourself. Great reach there. 3, 2, 1, back up to penguins. Here we go. Okay, here we go, penguins. In 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Jump, jump. Awesome job. Great job, Talisha. Great job, Molly. So hey, as you're doing this, if you don't look goofy doing this one, you're not doing it right, okay? You should look goofy as you're doing this one, and you should feel a little bit goofy. And penguins are fun though, and so your workout should be fun as you're doing this. Hey, you really want to get some spring in your step as you're doing this. You're tapping down here. That's just to see if you can get 2 taps when you're doing this. See if you can get to 3 taps. See if you can get to 4 taps. Can you do 3 taps? All right, 3, 2, 1, and side plank. We're going to the other side this time. Whatever side you started on, you're going to the opposite side this time. Get into position. Here we go. We're driving through this. And let's go up and ready and go. Great job there, Molly. Make sure your chin is retracted as you're doing this. Don't let your chin fall forward as you're doing this. If your chin and neck falls forward, you're gonna really strain that upper neck and upper back and have a lot of difficulty here, lead to a lot of problems. So let's keep your chin retracted as you're doing this. Again, this is all with muscle symmetry and muscle balance in mind. So we are working the oblique muscles that never get used when you're sitting, never get used at a desk job or office chair. You're working these muscles that rarely ever get touched. In 3, 2, 1, and good. So now we're done with 2 of the 3 of circuit 1. How are you feeling?
Doing really well.
Feeling good.
Feeling hot.
Feeling hot. Okay, good. All right, so here's what we're actually going to stay down because we're going to start. This is the final set. Yeah. Now here's what we're doing on the final set. We're going to go down to 20 seconds on this final set, okay? So it means you're going to go through this a little bit quicker, but it means we got to go to higher intensity. Got it? Okay, so just 20 seconds. How many of those penguins did you do the first time? Let's see if we can mimic that the second time as you go through this, okay? So we're gonna stay down, narrow push-ups. Let's go, you're gonna almost touch your thumbs here on the mat. Here we go, only 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, great job. How many can you get in 20 seconds? Hey, record your time, record how many you get in this 20-second time frame and see if next time around you can beat it. Here we go. Keep going, engage that core, engage that deep core muscles. Good job. Narrow push-ups, working the triceps. 2, 1, and side plank. So let's face that direction. Here we go, side plank. On our side, only 20 seconds here. You can do anything for 20 seconds, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Side plank, only 20 seconds here. Come on, this is your last round. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Hey, if those obliques are burning, that's a great thing. You're challenging your body, which is forcing adaptation. Here we go. Really reach, keep good form here. You've got this. In 3, 2, 1, back up to our feet. We're going into a penguin. Here we go. Penguin, and ready, and go. Here you go, penguins. There you go, good job. Great job. Good job, Molly. Keep it going, keep it going. You've got this. You have 7 seconds left. How many can you get? You're almost there. Come on, finish strong. In 5, 4, 2, and break. Good job. We're going to the other side with the side planks. Here we go. Full reach, and 3, 2, 1, and go. Great job, Talisha. Notice how Talisha is getting a full extension. She's got good extension throughout her back here, which is really good. You want to have this nice and open. You don't want to be curled through. And so as Molly's doing, she's doing a really good job over here. You want to get a little bit more extension, so you want to chest out a little bit more there, Molly. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, ladies. Awesome job. Do we have another penguin in us?
Yeah. Yes.
One more penguin. Let's come all the way up to the top. One more penguin. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's finish strong. Penguin. Here we go. Finish strong. Hey, what do you got in you? Come on. What are you made of? Let's show you what you're made of. Right? This is you talking to your future self. Let's see if you can challenge your future self. Come on. Outpace your future self. You're gonna come back and do this again later. Let's see how many you can get. Here we go. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job, ladies. Good job.
Yeah.
That was circuit 1. Just crushed it. Okay, hey, this would be a good time. Take a break at home and get some water. You can rehydrate a little bit here. Just gonna take a little bit of a breather. Hey, when you go into the breather between circuits, a great way to breathe after you get some hydration and water here is you can turn your palms up and just kind of take some deep breaths in. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to belly breathe, which would mean you expand your belly as you're breathing. You're using your diaphragmatic contractions there, so it means you're using your diaphragm as a breathing mechanism. Hey, you can change your state just like that. So you can go from, hey, my blood pressure and heart rate, it's way high right now because I'm exercising, and in an instant or in a moment, what you can do is actually change that with deep diaphragmatic breathing, turn your palms up, and really letting your body rest. So take a couple deep breaths in. Got the hair situated? That's a big part. You got to get the hair situated, you know. If you're not diaphragmatic breathing, you got to be getting the hair situated. All right. How are you feeling? You guys ready for this?
Yes.
All right, so next round, what we're going to be doing, we're both going to be facing that direction. We're going to go through skaters first. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go through this, and they're going to follow along at home. So skater movement is we're going to go back and forth. Don't do it yet, but we're going to go back and forth. And what you want to do is you want to pick a spot on your mat or on your carpet where you really want to get a full length going back and forth. So let's say there's 2 squares here, and I'm really jumping to get those 2 squares to make sure I'm going back and forth. The modification, you're going to show them that too as we do this. Big steps though. So let's go through this. We're starting at 30 seconds. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and skaters. Here we go. Now notice, good big jumps there, Molly. Awesome. You found your spot you're going for?
I found it.
Which spot are you going for? Into the mat. Okay. Good job, Talisha. Big steps. Big steps here. Now, we're form people, so drop that butt as you're doing this. You're driving your arms back and forth. Hey, your steps might be just a little bit more shallow, not as deep maybe as Molly's are right now, not as much of a jump. If you really want to challenge yourself on this, you can get big jumps, big jumps. But hey, challenge yourself to your ability as you're doing this. Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna go into pike push-ups. So this next one, we're gonna go down on the mat. We're gonna feet hip width apart, and you're gonna plant that head right between your hands there. It's the same thing we did in a warm-up. Talisha will show the modification here. Let's get into position, and we've got 3, 2, 1, and go. Pike push-up. What are we doing for a pike push-up? This is really challenging your upper body. So you're challenging your shoulders here, you're challenging your upper part of your chest, and as you're doing this, if you need to drop down to your knees, certainly do that. If you just want to hold this position, a static position, that's another great challenge for your body. Make sure you're not drawing that head forward. Make sure you're not giving yourself forward head posture during your workout. It's so important. You have 2 seconds, 1, and break. Awesome job. So we're gonna go into a sit-up position. So let's go on our backs, ladies. We're gonna, as we do this one, we're gonna sit up and we're gonna do air punches 4 times. So the way that looks is as you sit up, we're gonna punch through 2, 3, 4, come back down, punch 2, 3, 4, and then back down. So as you go to do this one, Talisha, it might just be a crunch. So we're gonna be doing a crunch on your end. Molly, you're gonna be doing the full sit-up. You've got this?
I got it.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do full sit-ups in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job. Hey, let's count.
1,
2, 3, 4. Awesome job. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. Keep it going.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. So as you're doing this one and you're going throughout this workout, so you want to really challenge yourself, get a full rotation. So you're punching over each knee. Good job. Even in a crunch situation, if you're just doing a crunch, you're punching over your knee, and it's going to get your work your obliques. It's going to engage some of those deep core muscles that we're trying to engage here when it comes to your side muscles. Going and 2, 1, and break, ladies. Awesome job. We're gonna go into high knees next. So again, challenging the blood pressure here. We're gonna stand back up. And as we're doing this one, high knees. So you're going at a good clip here, and you're drawing your knees up to your hands, so you're actually hitting your hands as you're doing this one. You might want to just stay right here as you're exercising during this one. Your name is Talisha, and she's gonna show us how to do that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job. Spring in your toes, just like Molly here. Good job. Awesome job. So even though she's doing a modification, she's still moving. This is still difficult. Yeah. This is not easy to do. Working up a sweat, even doing the modified, So no matter what shape that you're in, you can do this, but modify it so that you can. So listen, we can't make excuses in order to not keep moving. So if you can't do some of these things, then what you're doing, you might just go back and forth. You might be just doing front hops. You might be doing front steps. Whatever it is that you can do, you put your body into the right environment and you continuously move. What's going to happen? Your body's going to adapt. So we are 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job. Okay, so we've got the full routine. We're going to do that 2 more times. The last one is going to be 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies, let's face that direction. Take a couple deep breaths in. Get your breath back. We're at the top of the circuit here. Let's palms out. Good position. Chin back. Deep belly breathing. Listen, you can change your state in an instant. Deep belly breathing, your blood pressure, just watch, your blood pressure goes down, your heart rate goes down, even your breathing is going down as you're doing this. Again, you can change that in an instant. It's just up to you in order to take the time to do this between your circuits. And what happens when you do this is you literally are challenging your body in order to adapt. And what that means is that you draw your heart rate back down, and then you're about to ramp it back up. And what's going to do is that actually elicits a hormonal response within the body. It's challenging the body, but it's also helping the body to really balance hormones. And that's beneficial for men, for women, for just about everyone. And so we want our hormones working properly, yes?
Yeah, we do.
Not improperly. So here we go. Let's get into this. Here we go. This is mindset training here. You guys ready for it? This last little set is mindset training. So you can push your body, you can push through this. Let's get into it. Let's get in a position. 3, 2, 1, and skaters. Hey, that position that you found that first time going through this, let's get even more than that. Let's get even more hop in our step here. Let's go even further. You've got this. Good job, Molly. There you go, Molly. That's good. Look at that. So challenge yourself here. Let's see if you can go even further here. But let's keep the pace up. You've got this, and you have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and pike push-ups. Let's go down on the mat. Here we go. Pike push-ups. Hands are shoulder width. Your feet are hip width apart. Your knees are straight. Let's get into the position in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Good job. What? We're hitting elbows. You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, here, let's draw your hips up even higher there, Molly. There you go. Let's plant that head between your hands. Awesome job. Good job, Talisha. Hey, she wants a workout today. I am doing no modification today. I'm gonna get my workout too. Awesome job. Keep it going. There you go. Now you have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and sit up to the punch. Let's go on your back here. We're gonna do a full sit up and we're gonna air punch over the knees, get a little bit of a twisting action here as you're doing this, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, great job. Let's keep it going. Awesome. Full sit up, all the way up, really reach. Awesome. Shoulders back as you air punch here. Great job. Challenge yourself. Listen, our obliques rarely get worked. These muscles that we're working in the front part, they rarely get worked. And if you do it at a high clip, guess what? You're also challenging your cardiovascular system, so you're challenging your heart. Again, you're helping your body regulate on its own. Remember, the greatest doctor in the world lives right inside of you. Needs no help, just no interference. What's interfering? Gotta ask these types of questions, so we got to put our bodies in a position where it can get stronger, it can get better, and more resilient. And you guys are done. Awesome job. Let's go into high knees next. High knees, so we're on our feet. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. High knees, 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. Good. Good job, Molly. Here, let's keep it going. Let's pick up the pace. You've got this. Good job. Good job. Good job, Talisha. Ramping it up there. Keep going. Here, you're going fast now. I love it. Keep it going, Molly. Is this hard for you right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is hard for Molly. It's hard for anyone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job. So we're at the top of our last one. So this is going to be our last circuit going into this. So here we go. So this is where the challenge gets challenging, right? Because it's the last one. So, the last one, it can, a lot of times we can cruise into the finish line. We can just kind of cruise here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not cruising, okay? Hey, foot on the gas. Let's go as hard as we can. We gotta sprint through the finish line here, okay?
Yeah.
Sprint through the finish line all the way through. It's only 20 seconds each movement. Let's get after it. Here we go. We're gonna go into skaters, go and face that way. And we are moving in 3, 2, 1, and go. Here you go, 20 seconds is all that it is. It's 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
What can you do in 20 seconds? Good job, Molly. Great job there, Talisha. Great movements there. Now you are almost there in 3, 2, 1, and on the mat for pike push-ups here. Okay, finish strong here. Pike push-ups, great form. We have 3, 2, 1, and pike push-ups, and go. Great job, Molly. Way to push yourself, way to push through discomfort. Listen, your brain is always going to tell you to stop. It's going to tell you to stop early. Listen, your brain doesn't know what it doesn't know. Listen, you can do way more than what you think you can. And your brain's going to tell you to stop well before you actually reach your physical limit and break. Awesome job. Going into sit-ups into air punches. Let's go on our back. You have more in the tank. You have so much more in the tank. We could do this again and you'd be just fine.
Yep.
You believe that?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're going to go through sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, and awesome job.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome job there, Molly. Good job. Full punches. Awesome job. Hey, who are you angry at? I'm just kidding.
Diabetes.
That's right. Angry at diabetes. Angry at heart disease. Angry at dementia. Angry at arthritis. What are we angry about? Cancer. Cancer. Let's punch it in the face. 3, 2, 1, and high knees. Let's go all the way to the top. Here we go. We're gonna finish strong here. Finish with our best foot forward. We're gonna go all out here in 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds. You've got this. Good job. Try not to move around as you're doing this one. The challenge with doing high knees is you're gonna move around your carpet, move around your home. You know, there's people doing this in their kitchen, I heard. Yeah, doing this in their kitchen. So, hey, wherever you have to do this is where you have to do this. But you can do this at home, you can do this without any equipment really. Everything we just did, we didn't even use equipment. You can do this in a park if you wanted to. It's that simple. We have to make exercise simple. It's the movement that matters. And you are done. All right. Hey, high five there. Awesome job. Give each other a high five. Awesome. So it's just like that. Very simple movements, but hey, are you sweating?
Oh yeah.
Are you breathing hard?
Yes,
yep.
absolutely.
Okay. So in 30 minutes, let's just call it, is you can get in the best shape of your life in just minutes a day. It just takes consistency and it also takes a concerted effort. So after each workout, we do a cool down. So here's what we're going to go through in the cool down. Palms out. Belly breathe. Cool. See how quickly even your breathing has gone down, just like that. So we always want to stretch afterwards, not before. You're setting yourself up for injury by doing it before. Functional movements before, and then you stretch afterwards. So since we worked a lot of shoulders, what we're going to do is we're going to go down on the ground and you're just going to walk your hands all the way out in this position right here. And what you're going to do, go back into your heels right here and you're going to stretch your upper back. So there you go. So you're going to draw your chest in like this. Awesome job. Draw your chest in. Good. So this is a yoga movement or yoga inspired movement, but this is going to really help to stretch the lats. Some of the shoulders get stretched here, the upper back gets stretched here, and now you're going to go, pretend there's a bar that you're going to go underneath into like a cobra position. So you're going to go underneath and you're going to come scooping all the way up and look up. There you go, and you go up on your toes here, draw your pelvis forward, and you're going to really stretch your upper back and chest, and look forward as you're doing this. And you're gonna go back into a downward dog position, so go back underneath the bar here. So again, pretend there's a bar, you're gonna go underneath, and you're gonna go back, there you go. You're gonna go back into your heels. Great job. Back into your heels, up top, there you go. Get a good solid stretch here. And let's come up back into so you're gonna round up, come all the way back up, try to round up your spine. Awesome job. You're gonna reach across. Let's stretch the upper back and shoulders. Great job. Shoulders are back as you're doing this.
I was purposely doing that.
Are you trying to touch my hand over here? And then let's go the other way. You gotta watch out for Molly over here. All right, so as you're breathing, make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth as you're doing this. Shoulders are back. Again, you're getting to more of that parasympathetic or rest and digest as you're going throughout these movements here. Now, the last thing we're gonna do, in which we always do, is you're gonna grab your rolls, you're gonna lay on your rolls. Again, these are spinal molding rolls, and as you do these, this is literally gonna help the position of your spine. Again, we live in a world where, man, we sit way too much. We're at our desk jobs. You know, maybe it's the fact that, as you're doing that, good, yeah, your feet are gonna be on this side. Maybe it's the fact that, hey, you know that there's been years and years of neglect. Well, this, after a workout, you gotta put your body into the best possible position, and so after a workout, it's the best time to do your spinal molding exercises. And so what that means, you know, Molly's got this little roll underneath her lower back and a big roll underneath her neck, and Talisha has the same. Now what you wanna do as you're doing this after a workout, go into what's called a dead man position. So let's put your palms out, and you can, if it's more comfortable, keep your legs up. You can do that, that's perfectly fine. But you wanna turn your palms up. You wanna just rest here in this position. Listen, this is a great way to end your workout in this position, and it's also just a great way, if you're doing this in the morning, great way to start your day by spinal molding. You wanna stay on this for at least 20 minutes. That's an ideal world. Listen, if you've got places to go and things to do, then you can do this later, but the position that you're in immediately after your workout really matters, and so you wanna make sure that you're in a great position. But this is burst training. I'm Dr. Nick Wilson. This is all that it takes. It doesn't take very long. It takes literally minutes a day, but it's really what you do to your body and what position you put your body into that makes the biggest difference here. So here's what you do. You be consistent, you show up the next time. When you redo the workout, you try to beat your time and beat your amount that you did last time. But remember, this entire concept is the body is so brilliant. It really doesn't need a lot of extra help. It just needs no interference. It takes us being consistent with the essentials, you know, the 5 essentials of max living: nutrition, exercise, making sure that you're minimizing toxins, you're making sure your spinal alignment nervous system is functioning at its absolute best, and you keep your mind strong. Part of keeping your mind strong is pushing your body in exercise. It's one of the benefits of exercise, doing more than you ever thought you could and getting your mind right, joy, peace, making sure that, you know, your faith is at the forefront of everything that you do. But when it comes to this, you put all of these things together, that's real health, and that's what we call max living. And so this is burst training, it's a big part of that, and I'm Dr. Nick Wilson. Hey, make it a great rest of your day and be intentional about making it a great rest of your life. We'll see you next time.